validators and community member who, okay, should I repeat? The recording just started. Okay, so welcome to September's LikeCoin community meeting. Thanks for everyone's effort in August for the photon chain upgrade. It has been a really busy month. Thank you for sacrificing your time to join us, particularly in the upgrade. So there will be a few items that we'll go through today. The first part will be a quick progress update on what's going on with the chain after the photon upgrade. Also, what's the next step for ISCN, etc. And the second part will also have Sophia from Numbers Protocol to kind of brief us about the proposal 16. If you have noticed that, it is a token swap proposal between Numbers and LikeCoin, and is currently in the deposit period. And lastly, we'll wrap up the call with some ecosystem update. We made some major progress on the grant update side. So I think Jaha will help us to give an overall highlight. And also a little bit update on how the community fund on delegation works moving forward. So before I pass the mic to Chong, I want to share a few things for those who missed or just come in today for upgrade. First of all is we have a new website. Do check it out and tell us what you think. Other than the Outlook and some of the copyright, we also launched the ISCN app in this particular new website and has been testing by different community members and also ourselves in the past 2 weeks. So if you have not played around or tried it yet, I do encourage you to go check it out because it's pretty cool and it's finally working. This is my profile. I upload one of my favorite pictures to ISCN. So do check it out and play around with the ISCN app. And if you have anything you would like to report on bug or just something that you like us, you can also tell us on Discord. And if you need some LikeCoin to play around with this, please do let us know too. We're happy to support. And second is would like to give a shout out to Forbo team, also the Big Dipper team, who gave us a really brand new look of Block Explorer for Big Dipper. I believe majority of you already seen this. It's definitely a upgrade from the previous one. Nicer layout, and I believe there will be more functions coming on later on from Phobos. So stay tuned for more functional items on Big Dipper. But I do want to thank them and do a shout out for them for building this for LikeCoin. So yes, so last thing before I pass the mic to Chong is do encourage you guys to follow us on social media. Especially after the chain upgrade, we'll have a lot more partnerships and content for LikeCoin, and we do need your support for on social media. Won't say we're expert on that, so do rely on the community to back us up. If you want more frequent update, definitely follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Twitter will be more on English content, and Facebook will be more on Chinese content. And we do have regular newsletter published on Medium and also Substack. So if you haven't followed us on this platform, so do follow them or subscribe to our newsletter. And then I will pass the mic to Chong now to give us an update on the LikeCoin chain, especially on the next step to enabling IBC and what we are working on for the IBC. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. This is Chong, the blockchain developer of the LikeCoin team. On last month, 18th of August, we have done the full-time chain upgrade. So the upgrade is quite fluent thanks to all validators. One thing is that our own full node, which is providing the API to some of our services. Our full node had faced some some hardware issue, some performance issue on the API. So you may notice there are some timeouts or some errors on the some 504 errors on some of our API after the Photon upgrade. But we have upgraded the hardware and then fixed this problem, so it should be okay now. The next step for the Photon chain will be enabling IBC, inter-blockchain communication, which comes from the Cosmos SDK upgrade, and enabling the inter-blockchain communication functionality would enable us to connect to other blockchains like the Cosmos Hub, which will bring us various features. The biggest feature is to be able to send coins from between the IBC connected chains, so that things like decentralized exchanges will be able to join some decentralized exchange once we enable IBC. So currently, I'm testing on a feature called Relayer, which is related to IBC. Relayer will be a software that relay the transactions from one chain to another. So I'm doing some testing on the Relayer, so that the Relayer will relay the transactions, ensuring the transactions can go through different chains. But the yes. Yes, I see. I see someone raised it. Maybe I'll continue, and you can type in your question, or later on if we have Q&A section. So where was I? Yeah, I'm testing the Relayer software. Currently, I faced some problem on the Go implementation of the Relayer provided by the Cosmos, officially by the Cosmos team. So I'm now testing some other implementations. There's another implementation written in JavaScript, actually in TypeScript. I'm doing some testing on that. I'll also try to tune the Go implementation to see if I can solve the problem. So I think I will be able to finish the investigation on the Relayer within this week. And the next step would be testing the inter-blockchain communication features and also the Relayers on the public testnet before we enable that on the mainnet. So that since I'm one of the validators on the public testnet, I will be raising the proposal within this week on the public testnet. So if you are one of the validators in the public testnet, please vote for the proposal to enable inter-blockchain communication transfer on for testing on the public testnet. So that's basically what I'm doing, and the next step for the full-time chain.
Cool, thank you, Chong. So I already typed some of what Chong was talking about. So do expect a testnet proposal this week, if you are a testnet validators. We shall update related things on the validators channel Discord. I saw Keith raise his hand just now. Not sure if that's just accidentally pressed the hand raising, but if you have questions, please maybe text in the inbox so we can follow up after the agenda. And yes, the next thing on the agenda is to quickly go through ISCN. So as most of you know, the initial MVP is launched at like.co, and you can actually basically visit here pressing the ISCN app for those who haven't tried it out. And once you press it, it will land you to app.like.co, which is currently a web app for us, if you want to register your ISCN. And I already try to upload some content, and here's what you will see after you upload your content to ISCN. And the team made a tutorial on Medium if you want to check it out. But I do encourage the best way to find it out is to try it yourself. So do try the ISCN application and let us know what kind of features you would like to see or what kind of application you want to build upon to. So this is basically what I want to show you. And the second thing is about a more technical aspect from the ISCN batch uploader. So the team released a script that can help you upload multiple medium content to ISCN. It is available on GitHub. Maybe one of the team members can share the link. So if you do have the demand, I think especially for media or publication, you want to try out ISCN without uploading one by one, you can run that script. It is intended to be a little bit more technical right now. It's not for layman users who do not know any technical background. So it's currently available on GitHub as a tool for anyone to use it. So team, please help share the link in the chat room. So we'll wrap up part one of the agenda today. Any questions for now on the LikeCoin chain and ISCN? If no, we'll move on to the second part about partnerships. So in last month's community call, we already mentioned we are working with Rwave to integrate with ISCN as well. As you can see right now, we only have the solution with IPFS as a storage. And the next step for us is to use Rwave as another storage solution for us. And we will be joining their Open Web Foundry program and joining their demo day in the upcoming Foundry 5, I think. More related information we'll share, especially when we have our demo day. So that's something William is helping and working on. And the second item will be about token swap with numbers protocol, which is the proposal 16 regarding the token swap. And we have Sophia today to quickly talk about the proposal. I guess we can also pick one to two questions that Six would ask in Discord. I think it's really good questions where a majority of people might be interested to know too. So Sophia, mind to maybe quickly share about what proposal 16 is about and what's the progress update from numbers. Thank you.
And okay, so today I also invite our founder, Guofu, online. So if you have any technical questions or things about our token thing, I think Guofu can give you some answers. So for the proposal, just as we mentioned that time that we want to build a long-term partnership between LikeCoin and Numbers Protocol. So the proposal is going to raise the proposal that we can switch tokens in value of 50,000 USD. And and I can quickly give you some brief introduction of the NUM token. So NUM is a native protocol token of Numbers Protocol. So it is primarily a utility token designed to incentive users to archive and create and govern contents with good integrity. And Numbers is one of the very first projects incorporated of the proof of retrievability and concept, and along with the proof of access. So by providing compact proof of the registered photo, including images and videos, the miners can prove the target photos are intact so that users can fully recover its history. So the update of our token now is we just closed our private sale on June, and we plan to do a public sale on early November and list the token on December. the early December. I think it's December 8th. Yes. And I already saw some questions on Discord, and we are happy to answer any questions about Numbers Protocol. So if you have any questions about how our tokenomics and also how to use Numbers token and what kind of ecosystem we want to build, so welcome to leave your questions, and we will try our best to answer it.
Please, Keen, go ahead.
I'm not asking question. I just want to provide some more background information. Actually, our dialogue, I mean, the dialogue between Numbers Protocol and LikeCoin started last year when I was still around. I mean, when I was still an employee of the LikeCoin Foundation. And then we have the intention to do this token swap for the sake of our long-term cooperation. We think it would be mutually beneficial to us. But then now that I've resigned it in the beginning of the year, I would like to leave this decision for the community to make, whether we can and should spend our Litecoin in the public pool this way. It would be my recommendation, but it would be left for the community to design.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. So I think I have attached our light paper and also Numbers Protocol stack on the proposal. So if you need any further information, just ask. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. I would like to add a little bit too. Numbers Protocol and us are also a member of the Content Authenticity Institution. And Numbers in particular, they help to develop the Project Starling project early on. And it's pretty cool. If you guys want to check it out, do go to Project Starling website. They are done by the USC and the foundations with member of Adobe and New York Times. I do believe they are the partners. Yeah. So Numbers is, I would say they are familiar with the industry of content authenticity, and will be a great partner for us to also together explore in such matters. And they also have an app right now. Other than the light paper or the website, you can actually test out the Capture app, which is already available on app stores. I think more feature will be coming, or the app won't be. Maybe Sophia can give us a highlight on that, the app development.
Okay, so the app it's not only can download on iOS, also you can find it on Google Play. So
Okay.
like yeah, we support the two of the main platforms. So you can use the Capture app to capture a photo, and then all the information in environment information will be kept with the photos and registered on the blockchain. So this is the first thing that we want to make sure that the integrity of the photo is all preserved. So Capture app is actually the first thing. And also we launched our marketplace called Capture Club this year at Apple. And that is kind of want to leverage the NFT's characteristics. So we launched a new feature to integrate Capture Club and also Capture app. So now if you take a picture on Capture app, you can directly mint an NFT and then list it on Capture Club. So it's on beta closing program. So if anyone is interested to play it, to testing it, please let me know, and I can give you the access to using the beta closing feature. Yeah,
That's great.
yeah. So that's the latest news about Capture Club and also the Capture app.
Okay. Thank you. And I saw Numbers are pretty active on Medium as well, sharing blog posts, so you guys may follow for the latest update. And I say Six would raise his hand. I'll open the ground for questions. Sixwood, go ahead.
Hello, testing.
Yes, we hear you well.
Oh, thank you. I would just like to ask about the token swap, and I see that well, in case the swap goes ahead, and I suppose the LikeCoin ecosystem fund will then have some numbers token. Is the LikeCoin community able to, well, because we have some grant projects for developers doing LikeCoin applications. And in case this swap goes ahead, can we use those numbers token in maybe, I'm not sure if there's some lockup period or something, so that maybe if there are LikeCoin developers which in their application will also like to make use of the numbers protocol, can we maybe use those numbers token as a kind of incentive to encourage these developers to incorporate both LikeCoin and numbers protocol in those applications? And on the other way around, after numbers protocol after the swap have some LikeCoins, what are the plans of numbers protocol in making use of these tokens, LikeCoin tokens? Thank you.
Thank you. Maybe, Keen, do you have anything to respond for the first one?
I think the very short answer will be it's up to the community to decide. I mean, it would be the community's decision, and for me, I think it would be stored in a multi-sig wallet to start with, and then it makes sense. I think what Six would suggested makes sense if certain project needs to use it and we use it, but practically it would be not so convenient. I mean, if the amount is not much, I'd rather we paid in LikeCoin and the developer will do the swap himself or herself. It would be more practical. But actually, yes. I mean, yes. For me, is a yes.
Yes,
And
sorry. Hello. I'm Bofu. I'm also the founder of Numbers. So, okay. So, I try to answer the two questions. So the first one is about the token vesting. So because we think LikeCoin is very essential partners of Numbers, because we have the same vision, we have the same goal. So for the swap, we try to provide the private sale price and no vesting. So that means when the LikeCoin foundation get the token, so when the TG happen, then the foundation can do anything you want for the Numbers token. So that's for the first question. So for the second one, honestly speaking, we are not sure how we will use the LikeCoin token yet, because we are exploring the possibility how we can use like the ICN over the other coming interesting solutions from the LikeCoin community. So, but what I can say is that we think LikeCoin technology is very interesting and helpful. So we will try. We are trying to exploring the possibility to integrate into our solutions to provide the content authenticity for the users. So I think the most likely we will use the token like the utility token. So using that, we can use the all the technology and services from the LikeCoin. So, do I answer your question?
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so I guess for next step, since the proposal is currently in depositing period, for the proposal to get into voting period, they have to gather enough LikeCoin to go through the next stage. So if you do support the token swap, please do deposit and support the proposals so that we can move on with the partnership. Thank you. And so we'll wrap up the second section of today's agenda. and we have 5 minutes more on the ecosystem part. I see Jiahe is here. Before I pass the mic to him, I want to give an update on the delegation community fund. So I guess we launched this small program for new validators who onboarded to LikeCoin chain to get some delegation. And there has been several discussion going on to adjust or to remove those delegation from inactive validators or people who applied before but no longer active members. So there are several discussion going on. If you want to be part of this discussion, I would suggest you to visit apply for a delegation channel where the committee members are talking about how they're going on with the fund. In particular, it will actually affect those who applied before. So do maybe follow up a little bit on the conversations, and if you do have concerns, it would be great to raise it now so that they can put into discussion and your concerns. So that's for the community fund update on delegation. So I will pass the mic to Jiahe on the grant. We just recently had 3 grant wrap up their projects, and I will let Jiahe to speak on behalf of that. Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. This is Jiahe from the LikeCoin Grants Program. As Phoebe just mentioned, we have recently our first 3 projects already wrapped up. But I'm not going to. I'm actually thinking about inviting all the grantees to give a demo maybe in next community call. So I won't talk about this in this meeting. So this month from the grant side, I think I have only a few points to make. First is quick update about progress. It has been 4 months since we kick off the program, and we have just finished the second round of proposal coding. And so far, we have received a total of 12 proposals from 9 applicants. Among them, 8 projects have been approved already, including the 3 that has already wrapped up. And a sum of 1,350,000 LIKE has been granted or to be granted. So I think this is quite a nice and steady start for us, and I think yeah, I think we can do better in maybe in the next few rounds. And as we are entering the 3rd round of proposal coding, with the LikeCoin full-time upgrade and the official kickoff of the ISM project in this month, September, we are planning to launch 2 special programs in attempt to stimulate the early adoption of the ISN. So these 2 programs are first, it's called, the name has not been determined yet, it's just an idea. It's called ICN, the Tool Makers Grant. And so the Tool Makers Grant is for developers to create some useful tools in complement with the current rather simple UI on app.like.co. For example, a proposal for a web page converter to convert the web page into a PDF, which is easier, more suitable to upload to IPFS, is a file example, or a file batch uploading procedure that could help the user to upload a big amount of files more efficiently. So for these kinds of ICN-related application projects, we are considering to give a more generous extra bonus to the grantees. And the second one is called the Builders, which is content curation grant, the Builders grant. As the name explains it all, the content curation. So ISN is a project for Depop, and it's an entry for all the online and offline content to connect with the decentralized world. So I think we need a lot of contributors who are willing to upload whatever they think are valuable or they are interested onto IPFS via the use of the ICN registry. So we are launching a special program for all the content curators or for promotional content piece writers. They can pick up or select whatever batch of contents that they think they want to register registered with ICN. So the grant is, I think the grant won't have a cap, and the way they do it could be more flexible. But we are still working on the details right now. But hopefully all the details of these two special programs, I think they are expected to be confirmed in the next few grants meetings, and hopefully we can launch it within this month. So these are, I think, what we will be focusing on this month, and this is all my update about the LikeCoin grants program this month. Thank you.
Thank you, Jiahe.
Yeah.
It's really great to see such a huge progress, and sorry for if we are not helpful enough. So hopefully our team can dedicate more time and resources to support all the grantees. But yeah, I think it's great we are making progress, and when we have more grantees, I think a demo day will be great. But for now, I'm not sure if they can make it to the community call due to work hours. So I would suggest if they can just record a video or a presentation. I think that would be good enough, basically to update the community how they can involve in their projects. Some are quite active already, for example, the Liker Social. But for the OTC, perhaps people might not know about how to use it, etc. So they deserve more attention. So do let us know how we can support better. And also thank you for your time for managing all this. I know it's very demanding. We look forward to it. Just raise hand if you need help. So I think we're 2 minutes past the call time. Dinner time for everyone, so I won't hold on too much. If you have any further questions, please join our Discord channel. And thank you, Bofu and Sophia, for joining us today, representing Numbers Protocol. And we do look forward to see Proposal 16 in discussion and in action. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Phoebe, and everyone.
Bye.
Bye.